Have you ever wondered how setting healthy boundaries can transform your relationships and your life? Setting healthy boundaries is not about being selfish, it's about being self-aware and taking care of your own needs. When we talk about healthy boundaries, we're referring to the limits we set for ourselves to protect our time, energy, and emotions. Healthy boundaries are essential for maintaining healthy relationships and avoiding burnout. When we don't have clear boundaries, we can end up feeling drained, resentful, and unhappy. But when we do have healthy boundaries, we feel more confident, more energized, and more able to show up for the people and things that truly matter. In this video, we're going to explore 5 key insights from Jesus' teachings that can help you establish healthy boundaries. These insights are timeless and universal, and they can be applied to any area of your life. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of how to set healthy boundaries and live a more balanced, more joyful life. Self-awareness is the foundation of healthy boundary setting. When we know who we are, what we value, and what we need, we're able to set boundaries that align with our goals and values. Jesus was a master of self-awareness. He knew his mission, he knew his limitations, and he knew when to say yes and when to say no. This self-awareness allowed him to prioritize his time and energy, focusing on the things that truly mattered. He wasn't afraid to take breaks, to rest, and to recharge. And he wasn't afraid to say no to things that didn't align with his mission. When we're self-aware, we're able to recognize when we're feeling overwhelmed or drained. We're able to recognize when we need to slow down, when we need to take a step back, and when we need to prioritize our own needs. By developing self-awareness, you can start to set boundaries that truly support your well-being. Saying no is one of the most powerful tools for setting healthy boundaries. When we say no to things that don't align with our values or goals, we're saying yes to ourselves. Jesus demonstrated this power of saying no in his interactions with others. There were times when Jesus was asked to do things that didn't align with his mission, and he wasn't afraid to say no. He didn't feel guilty or obligated to say yes to everyone. Instead, he prioritized his own well-being and his own mission. He knew that saying no to something that didn't serve him meant saying yes to something that did. By saying no, Jesus was able to maintain his energy, his focus, and his sense of purpose. Forgiveness is another key aspect of maintaining healthy boundaries. When we forgive others, we're not letting them off the hook, we're freeing ourselves from the burden of resentment and anger. Jesus practiced forgiveness, even when others wronged him. But forgiveness doesn't mean that we have to let people walk all over us. Jesus still held boundaries with others, even when he forgave them. He didn't let people take advantage of him or drain his energy. Instead, he maintained clear boundaries while still showing compassion and empathy. By forgiving and setting boundaries, we can create healthier, more positive relationships. Surrounding yourself with the right people is crucial for maintaining healthy boundaries. Jesus was intentional about who he spent his time with. He chose people who supported him, who encouraged him, and who helped him fulfill his mission. He didn't waste his time with people who drained his energy or brought him down. Instead, he prioritized relationships that lifted him up and helped him grow. When we surround ourselves with positive, supportive people, we're able to maintain healthy boundaries more easily. We're less likely to feel drained or resentful, and more likely to feel energized and inspired. Communication is key when it comes to setting healthy boundaries. Jesus was clear and direct about his needs and limits. He didn't assume that others would automatically understand what he needed, he told them. He communicated his boundaries in a way that was respectful and clear. By communicating our boundaries clearly, we can avoid misunderstandings and conflict. We can build trust and respect with others, and we can maintain healthy, positive relationships. So, let's recap the 5 insights from Jesus' teachings that can help you establish healthy boundaries: self-awareness, saying no, forgiveness, surrounding yourself with the right people, and communication. By applying these insights to your life, you can start to set healthy boundaries that support your well-being and your relationships. Remember, setting healthy boundaries is not about being selfish, it's about being self-aware and taking care of your own needs. If you've been impacted by the insights shared in this video, I encourage you to share your experiences with boundaries in the comments below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing to our channel for more content on faith and spirituality. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.